Hi, and thanks for joining me. My name is Sisco, and over the next few minutes, I'm going to talk to you about a move that we've made. And what do I mean by a move? That simply means we've launched another business. We've partnered with some new people. And that's the first thing I want to talk to you about before I tell you all about this great company is that when the right person comes along and shares an idea with you, it's important that you listen, certainly if you're open. You know, over the last couple of years of my life, I've been approached by many different companies all over the world and offered six-figure signing bonuses to go to this company or that company. And I've said no to every single offer we had. Why? Because I believed I was happy where we were at. The other thing is when companies come at me with financial offers, it kind of turns me off because I don't believe that, you know, if a company's so great, why do you need to put in financial offers to get involved? But that's here nor there. Now, here's what I want you to know. A dear friend of mine who is one of the best idea guys in the entire profession anywhere around the world, who has owned several different network marketing companies, who's an absolute guru, if you will, very well respected, came to me and said, hey, you know what, Ivan, I took a position in a company as a distributor, and I'd love it if you'd partner with me and help me train my team. And I was just thrilled that he thought enough of me to want to have me work with him, and that was exciting. So I said, hey, you know what, what's the name of the company? Well, I found out quickly the name of the company is called Organo Gold. And I've known about Organo Gold, and I've had zero interest in Organo Gold. So let me tell you, over the next few minutes, I'm going to talk to you about the path that we kind of went through to learn about this company, and I think some of the points of interest will make a lot of sense to you. So I'm going to ask that over the next few minutes, you use common sense. You know, whether you're a health and wellness guru or a network marketing guru, I'm going to ask you to take that hat off for a minute and truly use common sense. Because one of the things I've learned is that common sense isn't often commonly practiced. Okay, so we're going to talk about common sense over the next little bit. So this Organo Gold company, well, first of all, it's a healthy gourmet coffee. Okay, and some of the products are even organic-based coffee. So think about healthy coffee. Now, the thing for me is, number one, is I'm not even a coffee drinker. I have no interest in coffee. I don't like the taste of coffee. I don't even really like the smell of it. But I do know that a lot of other people drink coffee, lattes, teas, all these different things. And what was interesting for me is that I knew about this company, but I would not look at it because it didn't make sense to me. Meaning coffee, why would I get involved with a coffee company? What's the play in coffee? Coffee is everywhere. You know, what company isn't selling coffee today? But I want you to take notice of that phrase I just said. Coffee is everywhere, and that's not going to change anytime soon. In fact, the coffee market just continues to grow month after month, year after year. And then we have this whole gourmet coffee market that continues to grow. You know, the mochas, the teas, the lattes, all the fancy stuff. Well, as I began to learn a little bit more about the coffee, Elaine and I sat down and she actually tried out the coffee. Now, Elaine is a little bit of a coffee snob, if you will. Now, what do I mean by that? She's very picky about her coffee. So she said to me, she said, Ivan, if this is coffee that's in the little sachets that's instant, it's probably going to taste like crap, so I'm probably not going to like it. The other thing you need to know about Elena, if she doesn't like something, she'll tell you. And it was really interesting. We sat down and she sampled the coffee and I sampled the tea because I'm not a coffee drinker. And she looked up at everybody after she took her first drink and said, you know what, Ivan, this is really great coffee. So that was the first thing that happened to us. Well, the next piece is we've been vacationing down here in Florida, getting away from the Canadian winter for a few months. And so we were in our RV one morning, and I was laying in bed, and we had a bunch of samples of mochas, teas, lattes, coffee. And I was laying in bed, and Elena's in the kitchen making some coffee. She said, you know what, Ivan, I need some more of that coffee. And I sat there, and I was kind of half awake, and a little light bulb went off for me. I said, you know what? Over the last 3 days, she drank 2 to 3 packets of that coffee without me even asking her to do it. Without me saying, hey, Elena, try this out. Let me know how it tastes or how it makes you feel. You know, try it for a few days and let me know. I didn't have to do that. She just drank 2 or 3 packets of coffee over the course of 3 days by habit. So there's the first lesson. She drank it by habit. It wasn't something in addition to what she already does. So people that drink coffees are habitual drinkers. Well, the second light bulb went off while I laid there in bed. I said, you know what? What if we were both coffee drinkers? What would that look like if we both drank 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day? That would be 4 to 6 consumptions a day. Now, I don't know about you, but the 2 most consumed beverages on planet Earth, number 1 is water and number 2 is coffee. most consumed beverages. So I realized that she drank it by habit, and she did 2 or 3 of those a day. And that's a mild average coffee drinker. Some coffee drinkers intake a lot more consumptions per day. So that was my first lesson. The second lesson, or the second question I had, if this product is inflated in price, like most every other health and wellness product, I have zero interest. I'm happy where I'm at. Well, the truth is, we did some homework, and the product is very much competitively priced to what you're going to pay in the store for coffee that's not good for you. And some of those coffees don't even taste that great. So here we have a great coffee that's good for you and tastes really well and is priced exceptionally well. See, that's really important to me today because there's so many great products inside of our profession, but many of them are inflated in price so that they can pay out a compensation plan. I'm realizing today that the good companies have to be able to compete in the regular retail marketplace world today in order to have significant residual income, meaning that people will buy your product without an opportunity attached. And that seemed to be true with Organo Gold. So I got very excited. So I started to understand habits. I started to understand the second most consumed beverage on planet Earth. And then third, the price point of the product just made so much sense. And I'm not used to seeing that inside of the health and wellness arena. Well, the next thing I looked at was the company. Now, I've known about Organo Gold, but again, I didn't know about it on an intimate level like I began to do some homework. Well, the first thing is the company's only 4 years old, okay? And this is 2012, just ended, and they did over $300 million this year. But what's really staggering to me is 4 of the top 10 earners in the entire profession of network marketing anywhere on planet Earth. I'm talking about the big old companies that are 30, 40, 50, even 60 years old. 4 of the top 10 earners came from Organo Gold last year. That is staggering. To me, how is that even possible that they are able to compete? In fact, position number 1, 2, and 3 are basically held by Organo Gold of the top 10 earners in the entire profession. Really exciting. The next thing that was kind of cool for me being a Canadian, well, the company was actually founded in Canada. They have operations in Canada. They have warehousing in Canada. They have customer service in Canada. So for my Canadian friends, that's just a real treat for us in Canada. The next thing that was unique, the company's in over 20 countries around the world. They're expanding around the world really fast, but what's really cool is they've done it right. They've got the languages in place. They've got proper shipping and receiving. They got paychecks landing on time. They've got all that stuff in place as they marched around the world. So when I began to look at who I'm working with, okay, the positioning and timing of the company, I thought that was really neat. The product and how it makes sense, meaning this product here, what I've got in my hand here is a mocha. I've got a latte. I've got black coffee. They're very well branded, the products. It's really nice stuff. What was really unique is that a person doesn't need any training on how to drink a coffee. Let me give you another example. Again, be my devil's advocate for a moment. If you're in health and wellness and you understand a lot about that, put that away for a second. But if I came to you with a gel pack or a sample of some juice or some bottle of pills, and it was good for you, and I said, hey, try this out and let me know how it tastes and how it makes you feel, you may or may not do it. In fact, you may take it, you may research it, you may set it on your mantle, you may plan to do it at some point, you may have to study it to death. I don't know. But if I give somebody that's a coffee drinker a sample of coffee, they will probably consume that product within the hour. And I don't have to teach them anything on how to do it. That's why this company is growing so fast, because their product is so relevant. People get it. They already understand what coffee is. We don't have to teach them how to mix it. We don't have to teach them how to drink it. It's completely habitual. And the other cool thing is they are truly, really just changing their spending habits. You see, there's a lot of companies talk about, if you use toothpaste, why not buy it from here? If you use dish detergent, why not buy it from here? Well, typically, most all those companies, the products are so inflated in price. When people aren't making money with their company, they stop buying their product. That's just the truth. With coffee that's competitively priced, if they aren't making money with your business model, they'll continue to be customers. And that leads me to one of the final points. There's a real retail model with this product. What I mean by retail? You could sell it retail and make a lot of money. There's huge markups in this product. Most other health and wellness products you can't, because there's no margins in it anymore, because it's so highly priced already. That was really cool to me. So there's a huge retail side to what we do. And what's most importantly, and I want to leave you with this thought, and I'm going to encourage you to go do some more homework, but here's the thought I want to leave you with. One other time in my life I've been at the right place at the right time. You see, every company out there is talking about timing and positioning and getting in early and all this stuff, and the truth is, most of that's BS. If you work hard and you're with a good company and you learn the skills, you can always make some money. But here's what I want you to know. If you do get with the right people, if you do get with the right company at the right time, and you do go to work, here's what I could tell you. Sometimes there's situations where in 6 to 8 months, you can do what most people will never achieve in a lifetime. You could do what most people will never achieve in 6 to 8 years. And that's exactly where I found myself right now. And we're assembling a team that I'm seeing duplication like I've never seen before. I'm seeing growth like I've never seen before. I've seen people with very little skill level getting really amazing results inside of our organization already. So I've said a lot, but here's what I want you to know. This is the most perfect business opportunity, work from home situation I've ever seen in my life. So you might be asking yourself, well, can I do this? Well, here's the real question you should ask yourself. Do you have 5 to 10 hours a week? Are you coachable, meaning can you follow instructions? You know, do you have a desire to want something more for you and your family? And are you the kind of person that does what you say you're going to do? See, if you can answer yes to those 4 questions and you understand how big the coffee world is and how simple this is a product to share with other people, then you're going to partner with us and you're going to love working on this business model with us together. So I'm going to encourage you to get back to the person that invited you to look at this video. I'm going to encourage you to go to a website. It's called YOU Inc. as in incorporated, INC team.com. youincteam.com. Go to that website. Watch the video. Watch the videos on the compensation plan. Dig around the site, peruse in what we're doing. But most importantly, I look forward to locking arms with you and allowing you to join us, because we've made a commitment to have our best year ever. And the only thing that would make that more exciting is then to help you have your best year ever. So thanks for spending a few minutes with me today. Get back to the person that invited you to this video. Go to the website, watch the information, get some coffee samples, try out our products. You're absolutely going to love them. And I invite you to join us this year, and let's help you have your best year ever in 2013. Take care and God bless. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.